Good morning, folks. It's 7:40 a.m. on Devil Day. It's the 6th day of the 6th month, 2025, and it's somewhere it's 6 o'clock is coming, and people will fear the mark of the beast. While Donald Trump brings in the mark of the beast all across America with the Chinese internet protocols and all the internet looking at and doging your asses and everything. Yes, welcome to the New World Order and its storms. And around this time here on Saturday, this will be about your evening meal time along the East Coast and your afternoon getting kids from school hours over here. You don't want to be over here in Victor Harbor or over down here in uh, Meninging over there, Salt Creek. I can pronounce Salt Creek. Yeah, you're going to have a lot of water blowing towards shore, terrible gusts, and that's what this is here. This is the wind gusts, and I'm very concerned for some areas of the mountains over here, regions, because around this same time, snow is going to be coming. Yeah, which could cause some blizzard-like conditions from time to times on the road for these people through here as they're picking up, it looks like about a centimeter an hour. So I got to roll through this event, this geoengineering event. It's being pretty much made by the chem and the flow of the EMF itself. Those beams that I showed on my wall that were shooting down from a location, it's definitely a ship out at sea, which I'll show you how I triangulate. We'll do a quick mimic read, so maybe somebody will begin to understand how to do that. You know, the big rain, winds and such are coming to hit you guys in about 10 to 12 hours, Adelaide area, right? Even sooner than that, actually, because I'm showing here about 1400, and all this is in UTC, right? And my time is 7:42 UTC. Your storm is here, but I gave you warning plenty of days ago, because the geoengineers are really going on with the fuckery. They don't care about our planet. They just tell you to care about it to give up your tax dollars and ways of life. They want to tell you a cow farts methane. There's not significant amounts in a cow's rear bottom noises. Yeah, but they think you're stupid. And while judging from the IQ of some people these days who think dancing TikTok's more important than knowing the times tables, I'm just letting this run. I told you, I'm in a fucking mood. I've been watching them trash my damn planet. I'm watching a bromance of a freaking comedy show called Here We Are at the White House again. And watching how this beam has stalled at the low off the coast of New Zealand. How it just don't go anywhere. And it's going to keep bringing those winter dynamics up into you guys, which is going to cause some significant falls around Kaikari, west of Christchurch and along that spine area, and some of the passes are going to become quite difficult over the next 3 or 4 days. And then about 5 days from now, you got another batch coming, because what they do to us comes and visits New Zealand very, very often. You have to the Anzac sack teabagging your asses. These shows ain't for the faint of heart. I have Tourette's. When I get super excited, I can't control it. So fucking deal with it. If you don't like it, tough shit. I don't either. Maybe if they stop poisoning me with all the products in the air and everything I had in my life, maybe my gut would be cured and these symptoms would go away. Won't that be a great day for me? Yeah. So quit giving me shit about it. Have some understanding. See how that storm just parks there? There's a reason for that. If I turn on Mimic over here, you'll see there's a beam coming down here. Right all the way through here. But the easiest way to show it is this. And I kept the same timestamp, as you can see, the 22 there. And the 22 here. So I can do my bit now. Alright, I'm going to zoom this up. And we'll get Mr. Squiggles out here. I'm not going to do a big old to-do. With all the graphic-y things. Yeah, I gotta do this zoom in here. Right about here, I noticed a pattern. Right through here. There's a scalar square here, and a scalar square here. I have a beam that fired down like this. Right? There. I gotta do this zoom out, which is not always easy to do. Now, the low over here is going to enter this pocket. It's got nowhere to go until this beam moves it. Okay, like that. Now this low here is being held here, is going to park here. And another tickle of this beam as right here. See this here? There's another one. But it's a smaller location ship, and it's beamed like that. Okay, so I have a ship here. I have a ship up here. Out at sea. So it's not an emitter that's on land that's doing that. There's nowhere for this to go. And the next thing I have to determine is what direction did this pan? In other words, when this beam came on, did the next beam come on here? Or did this one come on first? Which one came on first? What came on second? What direction is the push happening? And the push in this case is dominant from here to here. So it's moving things that direction, and this is a stationary vibrating area. It's just vibrating with EMF. Yeah, isn't Mr. Squiggles make a fantastic drawing today? So you can see this pretty well if I let this run. You watch how this first flash happens over here just past Pappy. Boop. Wait, it's kind of hard to pick up, isn't it? You really got to pay attention. Okay, so if I do it like this, now you'll see the pan really well. Okay, so let me zoom this up and do this. Let's get the beam from the start. I'm going to zoom this back down. So let's get a couple frames of this. Look out there at sea. Verify we are running. And hello to all as well. Okay, so I'm going to move this. I'm going to start bumping this. Bump, bump. First beam's already starting to nucleate over on this side. But you'll see it flashes, then it flashes that direction. You have to analyze these things, or you'll never know which way the moisture is being moved. Right? That's a key. And so I determined that the pan was west to east and stalling it. So I knew exactly what was going to happen. So when I went and I looked over here, right, it's always good to look at the clouds as well. Because if you think something is a glitch, and it's actually the lines that you draw on this map, then, line up with it, you know you've got to have something going on. Let's see, I want this bigger. It's not letting me zoom how I want. Okay, let me zoom how I want this way. Try now. I need this line's right there. Perfect. And you'll see something. And I see quite often. Like every day. Right, how do I determine? Okay, so let's make this a little more visible. See that beam sweat, beam sweat, beam sweat. You see these heated outflow lines? Those are outflow lines, you know. That's where the flow happens. That's the beam lines right through here. It blowed it out. It blowed it out, and it caused the scalar squares in those areas that I marked out. And right over here is where the ship is. Right there. It's very easy to triangulate things. So if you tell me something is a glitch that's actually affecting the clouds, I'll say, who the fuck owns you? Since when was your science settled? And at what point is a secret program taught? Go ahead, Dubbo. You tell me more about this freaking sky you had over you today. Could you see anything above you? I doubt it. Could you see this EMF rumbling your asses, Mudgy? Bzzz, the fryer is on. It's a grave situation that was over Hargraves. That's for fucking sure. That's for fucking sure. Look at this shit over here, the Tyree, Skyarea for Tyree. Like they need any more moisture in the air. Can we please have some sunshine to dry the fucking mold out so people will stop dying of lung diseases that they're going to blame on something they can think to cure? They don't cure nothing. There ain't no way curing wards in no hospitals. Look at the square here. It's a square. It's a scalar square right over here. Right? You can't deny this. Are you going to deny this? Well, maybe some people are in such a state of denial that they just have to. Because it's a hard reality to deal with this geoengineering. Look at this. It's just, come on, man. Since when do clouds form in such formations as this? Hey, you've seen it. Come on. Another one right here. It's another one. Slightly rectangular. Staggered. Making that move I call the steps. It's a pain in the ass. Why is this no outline, my ass. Give me a fucking outline. Let me pick a color that works. Wait, that didn't do too good. Okay, I'll have to set that later. But you see my point of these squares and squares, and that's the step move. That channels winds. That controls flow. Look at these chem bombs off the coast here. Kempsey, hat head. A bunch of ass-hat heads denying this shit. Don't be an ass-head. Don't be an ass-head today. Don't be an ass-head. Look up. Admit you're sprayed. It's cool to believe in chemtrails now. They're actually asking for it openly. Bend over, put your head in the sand. You won't even see it coming. You won't even see it coming over here. Right? Yanga-langa, walking track, gonna be a crawling track. The only reason I see clear here is there's probably some water on the ground or a lake there that it does have an effect. And, well, the EMF and everything pushing things along. The Adelaide's right here. See that big scalar square right there? Mr. Squiggles should make quicker work of this. Right here. Scalar square helping to fuel the winds, causing an area of solidity in the viscosity of our sky. Come on. Draw. Ow, that was just my elbow. Yep. Mr. Squiggles is not happy today. There's an area of squareness is there. This causes a solidity. So as this mass here hits it, it'll nudge that forward. That'll rush towards that a bit. You know, that's because of the heated outflow into here. That cam is coming your way, and it's your winds is being caused by these scalar squares of energy. And those can be done by a NEXRAD, which is your weather radar, which once upgraded from the old systems became next generation radars. Polly Picky Pants is out there who trust the science that doesn't trust you. Because you ain't got a brain enough to see a hand in front of your face. As they're raping your land, it's taking away all your rights to own any of it while they're selling it off to foreign interests. They'll tell you, oh, let us drill over here offshore for some natural gas. You'll have smaller bills. Bullshit. Your bills get bigger and bigger and bigger, and your oil goes offshore. And look at the bombing, carpet bombing of Ballina, carpet bombing of Lennox Head, carpet bombing of Bangalore, carpet bombing of Byron, and the beautiful ocean shores, and the forests of the Gondwana. How fucking dare they treat my world with such disrespect? How dare we sit idly by, worrying about our own stuff, while animals without a voice cry lonely in the wilderness, while trees are falling unheard by you, but felt by the forest itself. When they're burning you out with lasers that you yourself funded the technology to make, and you keep buying products from the people that fund those things, you are paying for your own poisoning. When you fund a war that buys bullets that kill people and children in one country, you did it yourself. If you don't remember war sucks, who fucking will? You know how to end war? Stop participating in it. Well, this is weather warfare, and it's being used to grab the land, the rights of the people of this country here that I'm looking at right now. And I might be looking at another country tomorrow, and it'll be their rights being taken in the name of national interest. Bullshit. Your politicians loading their pockets. You got a guy worth $1,000 coming out worth $1 million, so to speak. Yeah, doing quite well there, Mr. Roberts. Would you like to go after geoengineering finally? Weather modification finally? Or how do you control that Chinese ship that's out there beaming? Because it wants your land, and it can control you. It's warring you. World War IV is on. World War III happened in 9/11, and you lost it. You gave your rights up then. Well, how about now? It's right. The invisible EMF war is on. Plausible deniability. But storms worse than ever before. Plausible deniability, but even firefighters say they've never seen wildfires burn like these. Why? Because they don't take geoengineering and heavy metals into account. You guys have chemical fires you're fighting out there with nanometallics. That's right. Fire accelerants. Don't call it sparkler dust. That's a particular mix. These are fire accelerants, and be factual with your terminology. Please. As the snows and the winds are going to affect the people in Canberra. But that's great for the people that own the ski resorts. They can pay for a geoengineering event and make millions. And the people that supply the fuel to get you there, they make millions. And maybe we'll protest something. We'll all spend cash one day until we give it all back, and they don't give it back to us. Fucking smart cities full of dumbass fucking people that go along with anything. You're jackasses, not guinea pigs, paying for your own poison. Largest medical experiment ever performed outside of a concentration camp occurred. But if you look at it and they locked us all down, planet Earth is a concentration camp right now. You're under video surveillance all the time. You're having everything taken from you. They're shooting koalas in your fucking trees, for fuck's sake. Like it's a sport. Ooh, some people I like to put a drip beer in the bed up. I told you I'm in a fucking mood. As we're heading in towards the early hours of Wednesday for New Zealand, your time, another smacking tins up the sphincter of Auckland, and more wintertime weather cruising up from the south. It's not a pleasant time to be down here in the southeast corner of the Anzac areas here, of Oceania, because they gave you a new name on the map, too. They've sold you out years ago. Yeah, Australia, how you like that? You're not even Australia anymore. You're Oceania. Isn't that the name they used in 1984 in the book by George Orwell? They fucking did. But hey, that don't matter. Donald Trump's going to save us all with his AI buddy Elon. You guys better wake up. You're going to wake up in a concentration camp. I'll understand why they load the boxcar to me and send me to the gulag, because I fought hard with big fucking balls. Use my real name, not a fake ass shit. Or have you motherfucker out there analyzing me with fake names. Get the fuck out of here with your double standard bullshit. When I watch geoengineering happen every day, and I just showed you, you guys about to get fucked. You know, big winds coming in Adelaide. Big winds, 70, 80 miles an hour, kilometers an hour, excuse me. Nearly did that thing again when I did the mix-up on the winds. Look at these gusts coming to get your asses. And they are. The gusts are what to me blows down the building. That's the HR, who hasn't even puffing stuff coming to town. HR puffing stuff. It can't bound your ass. You think it's rough. HR is puffy stuff. That's not a vitamin in the sky, and they can't give you enough. That's right. The color's on. They want a vaccine for everything. Have you forgotten you have an immune system to challenge it? Have you forgotten how the apple a day keeps the doctor away? And a vaccine going in there's going to keep that doctor over here. You know, I'll tell you what, they made millions off of that thing while all we got locked down. Don't you ever go along with that again, or you deserve it. You fucking deserve it. Look at the winds through the mountains. This is bad. This is blizzard conditions. If you're out on the roads in the overnight hours, early morning hours of Saturday through Sunday, don't. Just don't. Don't do this. These are the gusts up in some of these areas are going to be the things that topple things and roaring through these valleys. Yep, while snow is falling. Yeah, you guys got some blizzard-like conditions I am expecting. So don't be an idiot. Don't be a Mary Poppins. Or why don't you ride with your convertible open, half open? You can make it up the hill quicker, SpongeBob. Yep, sailing. Got the fucking idiots out there. The old Trumpanzoo is going wild. No, he has to do this. Why? To expose them. Look, if you think the deep state is going to police the deep state, all you're going to get is promises, schmomises blown up your ass like they've been doing now. We want our fighters back. Spit out that blue pill that's shaped like a penis that's grabbing you pussies right in the brain. It's like a kid telling you everything you want to hear. We want to trust our children and all, but it comes to a point during his second term in office where you got to say, he's raping the land. Changing the name on the Gulf of Mexico doesn't cause less pollution in it. I think it's going to cause more. Maybe Mexico is better guardian. And whereas you rape the land and drill, and bypass all these lies that protected things that are precious to us all, we can expect the virtual koala to be shot everywhere. We can expect our world to get burned, on purposely burned. Look at the smoke. Look at the smoke. While you guys worry about the breakup of the bromance from the Black Eye Club, Elon's playing his part. Is he a member of the Fabian Club? I have to ask. Look at that. The Fond du Lac River, chemtrails, and fucking smoke. I don't know if this is going to load, but I can give it a shot. What I don't know what we're about to see. But if sometimes there's so many fires that you just can't load them all at once. You have to do day and night. Oh, God. Saskatchewan, I see it straight off. Let's have a quick zoom in and see what we see here. We see if we see the geometry. Oh, my God. See it? Straight off. Man-made fires. Don't you tell me they ain't using that Lockheed Martin laser. And that it's not in private hands. Now, that's ones that just occur during the day. It's much more geometrical. And in some of my maps, I've been lining up these fires with these fires. Exact straight lines. Like that. I must want a depot there. Yep, this is the fires in Canada. You can't tell me these ain't man-made. You can't tell me our weather isn't controlled and owned anymore. That's at least a little more pell-mell looking. Let's do this. Nothing to somethings. That's a nice curve there. Is there a ridge? They want a road. Like making a smart city in the middle of nowhere for the gulags, for you to go out with your axe and lumberjack all day. You bunch of high hoes. Oh, my God, these poor animals. In the middle of this, something's burning. Something wasn't warned. We did not provide for the animals' safety while we're burning them out because you're sitting on your ass with your thumb up it, thinking some fucking hopium guy with a cape on's going to fix it for you. Well, get off your fucking ass, you fucking cute-tard Trump pansy bullshit asses, you fucking musk-tards. It's a fucking media shit show. It's all owned, it's all controlled, it's all contrived, and it's all leading to Agenda 21. You will own nothing and somehow be happy. You have been weather warned. You have been shown. Good day, sirs. I said good day.